Also, we're going to look at the last module before we go back to module 13. Okay, so the last module is actually in much full, but then let's look at which direction to which we are taking it. So I'm just going to open the syllabus so that we don't go out of it, right? So in this syllabus, we're supposed to make a simple map, which is, I have changed it now. We're no longer making a simple map, we're making a complex map. Alright, that is, I'm going to show you from how you're going to make it to how it is. Just like I've given you data for it now on your system. Then we'll do how to edit legend, advanced legend editing, how to add other data in legend. Then we'll change layout and print setting. So the last thing on this will be study area. So for today, I think we'll be able to cover this, right? Then maybe tomorrow we'll see what to do. So you bring in your exercise folder, exercise 14. So I'm going to go to exercise 14. And then I'm just going to drag it and drop. So exercise 14 consists of these data you see here. One of the data is the state capital, the locality, which I already explained to you from time without number. Then we have the local government headquarters. Now these are, we've done digitizing, and all of this data comes from digitizing, right? So you've done boundaries, so you've seen exactly how in your own case, you use the map of chart to do this, right? Okay, so let me close most of them so that I explain each of the data to you. Okay, so we only have one state capital because this map is map of the state. So the capital of the state, this is where it is. And the localities, which I've given you this locality before, which you've used, you know that they are just name of area, like district, name of local areas within like the streets and all of that. Name of those areas like Samaru now, like where do you know in Zaria? Only Samaru? Only Samaru. So I can take you to a Manto and sell you there now. So okay, silence in your case now is Samaru, ABU, maybe Amina, Suleiman, then maybe phase 2, okay. See. Alright, so these are such data. Then the headquarters of each local government, there are 16 local government in the state. So the headquarters of the state, these are their data. Then these are the rivers within the Taraba state, like rivers. Minor rivers, all of that. And then, but in this case, these are the major rivers, these one are the tributaries. Do you understand? So the reason why I added this was to do something with them. So, there are major rivers in the state, and then there are small ones, those streams and the rest. Yeah. So that's what we have here. So then we have the road data. You cannot bring all the roads in Taraba State to produce a map. Are you with me? So you just select the major one that connects everywhere. Okay, so you have to look at all the communities now. If I bring out localities, you can see that there are roads to every locality here. Okay, so with that, there is still, this is main road. Yeah, there are still other roads that lead to these small localities. I don't think we are able to bring down, but that's not an issue. So you just need to know that when you want to produce a map, you need to know the data that is required. For example, I have introduced all of this data for you. So in terms of the road, you need to, these are major roads. I also have that of federal roads. I have some other, but for this, we will use this like this for this map production, all right? Then we have adjoining state boundary, like all the states that are adjoined to the state boundary. That's one of this. Then we have rivers, water bodies. They are major. This is River Benue. Then this is River Donga. This is forgotten the name of this river anyway. Then this is River Kashimila. Okay, so you just need to know all of those things. Then finally we have the local government. But in this case, I don't think we didn't have the state boundary, but that is not an issue because the local government boundary already covers the whole thing. All right. Now, okay, so now we want to start map production. First thing first, the first thing you need to do in map production is to start changing the symbols of each of these. So like state now, the state capital. What do you want to symbolize the state capital with? Now, I have a set of symbols to represent. You don't have that. Right? You don't have. Okay, except check, let's see. Click on the state boundary, let's see. The state capital. Click on it, not. You don't have, I told you. Well, you can use any symbol to represent them. Now, just search for cycle. You should be able to see something with a dot, anything with a dot inside. Use this one and reduce the size. Okay, check, you'll see any cycle with that kind of dot. Yeah, so reduce the size. You can use that, but it's not the same thing anyway. Okay, that's okay. No, increase it. Yes, that's okay. So you can use that for your state capital. So in that case, you see that if I go to where the state capital is, you see that my state capital has a symbol like this. All right, you see this symbol as my state capital. It's somewhere around here. Okay. So the next thing is localities. And localities, I have towns. Just reduce that same symbol, smaller again, make it, that same, go down now. That same one you use for the state capital, make this one smaller. Yeah. Or you can use this one, this is not *6. Yes, then reduce it very well. Reduce it again. You can use that. Don't worry, just put it. Okay, so that's for localities. Now you can see all my localities will be turned to this. You can see everywhere. You see it's having that symbol now. Okay? Now, the next thing is your local government headquarters, the headquarters of the local government. So you click, and then we have local government HQ. So you find, let me see what my own is. Okay, it's actually the same thing though. Just that, it's actually the same thing, just that, okay, you can imagine. So you make it smaller. Maybe you make it 10 now. Yes. Then you make the state on 12, the state headquarter. Then the localities, I get in order make it 8. Okay? So you make the state headquarter 12. Yes. Then you make the headquarter 10. Yes, the local government headquarter, yes, is 10. Then the locality 8. That's fine. Okay, so now we have the rivers, that's the tributary. So anything rivers topographically is green, blue. So you can use this very blue, the under river. The first one. Click on it, then you go down, you look for the river, then you pick it. See river now. I've seen river up there. The first river up. Yes, see river. Just don't even bother about that one. Just click on OK. So the second one is already blue now.
Yeah.
So you just leave it. Then you come down to road. Now you make it this express road. Just leave it like that. And don't, but then you reduce the size to 2 instead of that 3 point this. Leave the size at 2. Then international boundary. You don't have this boundary that I have, but no, the very boundary for them, you don't have it. So I have an international boundary that I was created here. So you can see it, but you can just pick anything. Maybe pick this. Yes. Then reduce it. No. Leave it at the 3, sir. And then click on OK. That's for international boundary. Then adjoining boundary, you pick the same and then make it 2. Water body, you make it blue. You find the same kind of color that has to do with what you've selected for those ones. So I think we have something like this. Or is that one the same as the rivers? Is it the same? Well, you just pick it. So that you have almost the same thing. Now if you zoom, no, they are not the same. Well, let's leave it like that. Then you make it, look at, you remove this border, this outline with border. You either remove it or you make it the same color, one of them. You see? Yeah, you either remove it or you make it the same color. So that you don't have black around your outline, alright? Now, you can see that the map is already coming out, right? Good. Then the next thing is the local government, which is this LGA. You remember I told you something of color of faith mapping, right? That's what we're going to apply here. If we want the local government to come out well, we must apply with their colors. We must apply color of faith mapping. So you right click on the LGA, right click on it, then cancel that, right click and go to properties.
Yeah.
So go to, what do we do with that time? If you want to do color of faith mapping, where will you go to? Go ahead. Then what did you do? Good. Then what do you do? Now, look, open it. Open it. Now, you see, if you want to create maps of the local government, then you use name because the name is consistent of the local government. If you now want to make map of the geopolitical zone, then you go down to what? Geopolitical zone. So let's go with the name. Then you click on add values. So Yes, click on add all values. So go to categories like you said, and then click on add all values. So all the local government have been added. Now, this is not a fashion parade in producing a map. So you don't just change any color. You see this color, the first one you saw here, that's the best color that will suit this kind of mapping. This one is not the same thing. It's not. It's not the same thing. Yes, that one. So now you click on add. No. Okay, let's click on advanced and see what's there. Okay, good. Now, ideally we would have to go back to do it in display, but the advanced tools already have it for us on symbol level. So if you click on transparency now, you should be able to apply transparency to what? If you apply transparency, but the problem is that the transparency will only be applied to either area or easting or shape sign, but we don't have this. We don't have these names here, so it's going to be useless. Okay, so transparency is going to be useless. Now let's try on symbol level. Good. So on symbol level now, you either work on each of these. Now switch to normal, switch to advanced view. Then they are asking us to draw this layer using the symbol level specified. Now you see these are the level of the symbol. So you can either change any of this symbol or you don't change it. Do you understand? Yeah. So you look at this and if this is not okay for okay, change it to any level because the highest level here is 15. So you can change any of them, all right? But if you don't want, now this is how the levels are. You can change it manually also. Like you can change any of the color, but it will not make sense. You allow it to go. So I don't think, you don't even need to come here. All right, just leave this place for now. So once you're done, you click on what? Apply. Once you apply it, you see that your map is having several colors, but it's very sharp. Now, come to display immediately, and then take the transparency to 20, and then click on apply. All right, that is the first thing. Now, the second thing you're going to do here is you come down. Now, you see each of them now. You can see that the boundary is not really defined. So we need to work on the boundary one by one. So click on this, and then we go to edit symbol, right? Where? Outline. You click on edit symbol, then you click on outline. Then let's take this, take the black one as your local government boundary. Just take any black. You can come, go up. Okay, go down small. I saw. Okay, take this one and turn it to black. Yes, turn it to black, and then reduce the. Yes, no, make it. Yes, so use that as your. Then you can also save this if you want to save it so that it should be coming up, so you don't have to just say LGA. Now any of these that you saved will come up. You see where it will be. Yeah. So anytime you come in, it will now be here. All right. So now you click on OK. So click on OK. You begin to see that the outline will start coming out. So if I look at here, where's the outline of Adrocola? Okay, this is where I did comment. Where did I do? Okay, this way I did. You see that the outline? See the outline? Did you see? Okay, so let's increase it to 3. Click back there and increase yours to 4. Yes. So you now continue doing it with the rest of these ones. Do it for the rest. The same, yes. You apply it on all of them. Let's see who finishes first. How many have you done? Make the outline 4, don't forget. Are you sure it's just one you have done? This girl, you're lying. But you're not going to finish before me, sha. You're trying to compete. You're trying to compete. I'm going to give you a gap now. Why are you in Jalingo? You're even in Karim now, so you can imagine. This girl is competing. Can see that. She don't come past me. The spirit of competition is in this lady. But God pass her. I have finished. Still want you. Okay. Well, I finished before you, so that's the point. Okay, so now you can see that the outline, if we removed most of these things that are on this, you'll see that the outline is really, there's a good outline. Now that is the outline for the boundary, right? So that's the most important. So you must know how to create this outline, because that's what will actually bring out your map. In case somebody want to now use it to digitize again, he should know that this is this and that is that, right? Okay, so now that we've done all of that, the last thing that is needed for us to do in order to produce map now, because we are preparing all of these things, is this, because I want the map to be aesthetically pleasing. So I'm going to add this to the map. Okay, there is an issue. There is an issue, but no problem. Let's create it like that. You see that this boundary is the old boundary, while this okay, one of them is an old one, but that's not an issue. So either we do a clipping for it, because this is no longer, this is the old one. So we'll clip this so that we have, you understand? We need to clip this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Wait, you put your own DEM, let me see. No, go down. The DM is the last one. Zoom it, let me see. Yes, so you see what I'm saying? So we need to clip it. And I've taught you how to clip, so you do what? You go to extract by marks. Search and extract by marks. Which one is that one, Ajia? Extract by max. So you bring in the dem as your extract by max, yes. The dem is what you bring in. Bring the dem because that's the only thing that will appear. Then your input, put your local government, your LGA. Put your LGA as, yes. Then this will be your where you want it to save. So you go to where you want it saved, and then you put Tarava dem. So I'm going to save it in your folder. So you can put dem, just put DEM. DEM. Then you save. Then click on OK. So you remove the dem you have before. The Tarava dem, you remove it. So is that dem there now? Good. So we have this dem here, which is going with this one, just that this side not deep, but no problem. Alright, we just want to create. So anytime you're doing your own now, you know all the data you need, right? Good. So what do I want to do with this dem? What I want to do with these dems, I want the dem and the map to have a feel of each other. Okay? So now you right click and then you go to properties. Now on the properties, you go to symbology. Then symbology, you go to classify. Now on classified, you leave it at the 5. Now, then you click on use a heel shake effect, and then here you're going to just say, you either write 500 to, okay, first let's use this reverse cycle, go to that and reduce it to 3. This is the 3. Then you reverse sorting. Now see what you're going to click on this H here, click on any of them and use 50 first. Click on it, you will see that this will come out. If you click then under this you come to this one that is 50 here. Double click on the first one. Then you come to the last one, look for 50%. Go up until you see 50%. The next, no, that's 60%, not 50. See 50, yes. The next one is 50. No. I know, put it on there, you see the percentage now. Keep going up until you see 50%. That's 60. Alright, so you do the same thing. The next one will be 60. Yes, then the next one will be 70. The next one will be 80. And the next one will be black. Okay? Alright, so once you've done all of that, you click on OK. So if you uncheck this, you see what you have. This is what we have, right? This is what we have. Just uncheck the zoom and see what we have. Did you really do what I did? Why is your own different? It's like you didn't follow instruction. You did not follow instruction. The first one is 50%. Click on it, let me see. Double click. Select 50%. The second one is what? So why are they different?
Even
Okay. I know what you did. This is what you did that caused this. Alright. So you will now do it again. This is 50, 60, 70, 80. So we have the same thing now. Alright, so now you right click on it, on the dem now. Go to properties. Then you go to display. So take the transparency to 50. Okay. Then if the transparency on 50, put this one back and also take the transparency, then right click on this one up, right click on it, go to property, yes. Increase the transparency, take it to 60. Let's see. Yes. Okay, then come back to them and make the transparency to be 70. Okay. You have to be trying the numbers until you get what you're looking for, right? No, the local government, yes. I put it 30, but make it 40. Let me try if I get the number I'm looking for, and I'll let you know. All right? Then symbology. Okay, so for this contrast, make it 10%, brightness 20%, and 30%. Okay, so you see that it's coming up on the map. Then your LGA, you make it 50%. 50%. So this varies from one map to the other. If I try to use this color now, you will see that it has variability. So you will now have to now come and choose which color will fit what you want to produce. Okay? You have to choose which color suits which map you want to produce at that particular time. The idea is just to have a feel of something underneath it. Okay? So now you impose all of this, your data on it now. All of the data. Alright, so we've done that, right? That color will, but try it, Shan. I don't think that color will give you anything good. Where's your map? You have to close this one first. You have to okay it or something. Okay, well, it's still fine anyway. That's for you. I don't know what you're looking for. Now, the next thing you want to do, you see this thing I'm taking my time to explain. I will not do that again because it will be your assignment and you're supposed to produce it for me. Alright? So now, what we want to do next is labeling. Now that's where all those things we did from the beginning of class now are coming into just producing one thing. So we want to label. Now, you go back and label them one by one. State capital, you just right click and go to properties. And then on properties, you go to labels. And then you click on this. And then you try to check, okay, it's the state, but you change it to capital. You're changing it to the capital because it's what will show. So you make it bold. If you want it red, you change the color to red. Anything you want. You can change to capital. If you want it red, you do that and then you can. Yes. I didn't say you should change the font. So you see the headquarter has been labeled. So change the color of the headquarter to red. You can use black, you can use anything. Anyone. So you go to localities. Now these localities you need to name it with wisdom. So for localities, you go to symbols. Okay? So on symbols, you select any of these ones. Any of these ones. If you look at it, the city, they say where they name city by default. Where are you going to? Labels now. That's for which one now? And so check that box up. So you come to symbol. Then you come down to town. You see cities. You go down, there's large city, there is town, there is street. So you click on town now. That's because you don't want it has done everything. So you just need to just follow it. So if I click on this, you see the way it has labeled them. It has labeled them the way it should be. So you don't need to do anything anymore. Rather, you just maybe increase the font or one or two things. But let me so that we look at what we've done so far. Now, do you see the way it has labeled them? Such a way that you don't need to do anything anymore. Do you understand? Yeah. So they are already custom labeling style, which are under symbols. If you go to symbol, you will see all of these are custom labeling style. You see them. If you want to name ocean, look at what I'm explaining. I they explain something, they go.
No.
You go to your labels, then you click on symbols. Now you see they are all custom styles for everything. See from this is how to name river, how to name stream, they've done them in their style. But what we want to do now is locality now, that's town. So that's why we use town. Now if the font is not enough, all you need to do is to increase the font small. Just small. But don't touch anything else. Just click on OK. So it will just improve the font and that's it. Are we together? Okay, so you see that our map is coming out well now, right? Because we've put labels and all of that, the map is beginning to come out, isn't it? So the next thing is what? We're to label the local government headquarters. So right click on the local government headquarters, go to symbol again. This one now will be what? What will you name now? It will be city, because all local government are actually the most advanced place in those. So you click on OK. Yes, you use the label for city. Then you can bold it because so that it can be distinguished from. Just leave the font the way it is. Okay, since we used 8 for the other one, I think we should increase this one to 10. Okay.
10.
Yeah. Yes, increase it to 10. Then click on bold so that it should be separate from the rest. Click on bold and leave every other thing like that. Okay, so you will now see that the local government headquarters. Oh, we made a mistake, you know. Yes, it's showing Taraba. We're supposed to change the state to local government. Local government headquarters, not. Where are you, this girl?
I'm in Garapa.
I'm talking of local government headquarters. Who would send you go to that side? We made a mistake. Click on the local government headquarters. Now you change it from state to local government headquarters, LGA headquarters, not the local government. Yes. So click on that one up. You see that you've not labeled your distance. So until you check that, then change the style to what? City. Then make it 10 and make it bold. Bold. Yes, then click on OK. Okay. So if you check, the local government headquarters will name and then they'll become, see, these are local government headquarters. You see them there, local government. You can also make it directly, like the way it is, you can make it capital letter from there. You know, it on the database, it was not typed with capital letter. So you right click on it again. Go to properties. Go to properties. Then here, you're going to go to symbols. Then you click on edit symbol. Then you go to advanced text, no? Go to formatted text and make it all cap. Formatted text, then make it all cap. Come down to all capital letters. Then click on OK. Okay, you'll see that everything will become capital letter. Do you understand? So next is the river, right? Now you right click on go to rivers, but most of these rivers don't have name. But let's just put the labels there anyway. So you click on symbols, and then you go down, you will see what? Coastal, then you see sea, you see river. Let's use stream for that first river. Yes, use that of stream for the first river. Then you click on OK. Click on OK. Now, see, look at, do you see? It named this river. See the way it named it? Very nice. But now we need to increase the font. We need to increase the font. So increase the font size to like 8 and click on OK. So do you see? It names it. Now you come to the down river and then you also, the next river, that's, you click on here. Then you click on symbols. Then you use the river now. Not the stream now, use the river now. Okay, so let's increase this font to 10. Then we'll click on OK. Now if you check, anywhere there is a label for the rivers, you see that it has a label name. I see River Gayama. So are you seeing what I am? Do you see them? You see the name River Gayama and all of that. So that is how to label. You see, I'm taking my time slowly to explain this thing to you. Because we will know we are saying bye-bye to the training. And you're seeing how you are doing, you see that it's becoming beautiful, right? Good. So now the next thing is the road. So if the roads have name, that's why before you bring you must be sure that it has a name. That's why while you're digitizing, you edit the name. Even if you are giving a digitized file, you need to get a satellite imagery to verify and then fill in the name. All right, so now click on this, click on symbol, and you find road. I think there should be road. If there's no road, see state routes now. Which one we say there's no road? Go down, you see road. These routes are actually for road. These are road. Yes, they are for road. but they're naming it based on whatever it is. I think most of the American style, so you just use anyone, like use this one normal, because most of the American style, use this cartographer. Most of the American style is on for this one. Most of the American style is on they use number to name their road. Okay, so we just click on this. Yes, we click use this cartography, and then you click on OK. Then you click on apply. So you see that the roads will have names. So any road with name, you will see it. But not all these roads have name, like I said from beginning. So if the roads don't have name, there's no way it will create a name. Alright? So I'm not sure most of these roads have name. Okay, Abi, sorry. Let's check what we selected as the name. Okay. Should it be name or be future class? No, it should be this name. Then it should be this name. This one that is showing, you're also showing name now. Yes, that name. If you want the number, they have number. So if you want to use number, so we have this code. It can use a code for you. But I'm not sure. But let's use this name. All right. So, but most of the roads don't have name. Only this one. You can see that this one has name. So do you see? It named it. All right. So most of the roads that have name, it will name them. So I'm not sure. Most of the roads don't have name. Let's reach Jalingo and see. So most of the roads don't have name. Okay. So see, this one has name. So the name has been put on it. So then this one does not need name. International boundary, local boundary. There's a way you name them, but that will be on the layout view. All right. So I believe the last thing is this water body. So you right click and go to properties. Then on properties, you click on this and click on symbols now. So the symbol, you select what? Ocean or sea. Any of these two will serve for this very purpose, either ocean or sea, because that place is big. So we can let's use ocean. But it's not up to ocean, let's use sea. Alright? Then with ocean we carry 14, okay, sea carry 11. So they put them on level, alright? So when that is done, you click on OK, and it's in italics. So if we created this database, you see, it wrote what? River Benue. Alright? So it wrote River Benue. Do you see that? So it has named all of this. Now we have created all our symbols and everything that has to do with what we want to produce in this map. So the next thing we want to do is to go to what? Layout view. With what we've created, we just go to layout view. So we're now in layout view. Yeah? Those were what I used in creating the map then, but don't worry. So when you start a new one, you will not see them. I have them. When you start a new document, you will see these are things I use in, but I've even forgotten how I use them. Well, now the first thing you need to do is to go to your file. All right, you go to file, then you come down to page and print setup. Now, what is the size of this map? What paper size do you want to print this map on? Now, this map can be printed on A2, on A1, and A0. So you look for the paper size here. Paper size called A2. You leave this one, click on use paper set or use printer paper set here. When you click on this, I'm coming. Where are you? I'm coming. Okay, sorry. You remove this and then you click on this and select for. Remove this and then select. You see A0, A1, A2, A3. So select A2 paper. And then you make sure we're using the map is in portrait form. So you leave it in portrait. Then you check this scale, then click on OK. So it's going to arrange the map to be in what? Now you see these lines at the end of this side. This one, this two, and this two. Then you see this one. This place is where I'm supposed to put my legend. Then this place where I'll carry the body of the map. This will be placed for my title. Do you understand? So I'm going to now zoom using this fixed zoom here to keep zooming it and be watching. Alright? So once I've done that, I'll now use the pan tool. The pan tool to be adjusting it. Now my adjustment, look at something very important. My adjustment, since I already have this created, my adjustment should not be that this thing, this whole thing, look at here. Look at my map will end here. That's what it means. It will end here. So if it's going to end here, then I need to make sure this what they call it, this river continue, because the river has to be continued. It didn't stop in Taraba. It goes to another place. So you have to make sure that the map is on continuous ground, right? So if that is done, you see that I still need to zoom it one more up. Okay, it's at scale 1 million. That's the scale I want to produce it on. So that's the best scale. If I go next now, I won't be able to get anything. Do you see? I won't be able to get anything. Because at the end of the day, you see that I won't be able to get, let's see. It's possible, but you see that my Taraba state is already entered another. So scale 1 million is the best scale. So now it's now for you to adjust it to how you want it to look like. You can either digitize this one to go further or digitize this one to go further. Alright? So now if you have adjusted that to your test, the next thing you will do is to start putting in neat lines. So I'm going to put a neat line. You see this thing is, so you have to return this to this place, because if you touch while it's here, it's going to have that right. So the next thing I want to do is I want to put a neat line on this selected place. So I'm going to go to insert. I normally put my neat line the way I want, but let's try their own. So on this their own, you will now click here. You see all of this? You can use any of them, but I don't like using any of them. Okay? I don't like using any of them. So you can also put background, but I still don't like using any of them. So I'll just go ahead and do what? Use this. And I'm going to create a neat line. I think we'll finish this class. I'm already tired. Not sure we'll finish this class, so I'm already tired. Let's finish the other things first. So now, the next thing is you want to bring in legend. Let's finish them so that when we're doing that, we'll finalize it once and for all. Don't forget, you should be saving your work. As I said, don't save it as what? You'll be saving your map. Don't save it as that. You save it as. So that you should save somewhere separate, isn't it? Yeah. Before you now save and replace that work. So I'll now save it here as what? Map. I say I've saved it. Be saving so that in case of anything. Good. Okay, so you go to insert legend. Now, these were all the things that participated in your work, right? Mm-hmm. Everything here participated. So, let's say we'll make it 6. Then we'll go next. Go. Finish. These are all the things that have participated in this map, right? So the next thing you want to do here is you right click. We're editing legend now. Okay, so we're going to do all of them, but shit. Okay, so you right click on this and come to convert to graphics. We are doing advanced editing now. Convert to graphics. Then you right click again and say ungroup. So it's going to ungroup all the legends. So each of these legends are on their own. So since we are not going to touch them, let's start with here. The whole of these ones, we are going to remove them because we don't need them. Do you understand? We remove them because what we need is just a local government legend. Are you with me? If you have legend somewhere, you can copy and paste it. But if you don't have, you now create it manually. Alright? So we have legend for state, legend for international, but this is not how we want it arranged, right? So to arrange it well, we bring this one here as the first because the name is supposed to come first before the legend. So you right click and do what? Ungroup. So it will ungroup these two. So you take this side, and then here, this one, you right click on it and you go to properties. So you remove the underscore between them. And then here you're going to introduce what? I'm going to introduce a dot so that I get what I'm doing. You introduce dots. So I'll copy this dot so that I don't have to be doing them over and over. I'll copy this dot. I'll copy the dot. Then I'm going to click on OK. So you see that the dot has been created. Let's put this here. Then I will now carry this and bring it here. Let's shift this one since I'm working on this. Let's zoom this. Okay. You make adjustments so that it suits what you're doing. Once that is done for you, click like this and do what? And group it. You have done one, isn't it? Now the next is what? Locality. You right click and ungroup it. Hope you're getting, because you'll be the one that will complete this one. So we'll now put this here. Then you right click on the localities, go to properties, and you paste that one I copied. So you make sure, see you're now seeing the purpose of those lines I drew, so that this can have an alignment. Also, here you're supposed to make this have the S should be capital letter, and all of that. The L should be capital letter. So I'm going to go back and make just the L capital letter. Okay, so you see, so now, but this time around, this did not reach where this one is, so you just add more dot. Then you click on apply to see if it has reached. Yes, it has reached, so you click and drag this and you put it where this one did. You can increase the fonts of this one. You can increase the font, then you add them together, right? Then you group. So are you seeing what I'm doing? The next is what? Boundary. This boundary. You do the same thing, right click on what? On group, isn't it? So you put this here, and take this here. So in this one now, so it means between, let it not exceed this place. The ideal was that everything should be aligned here. So you need that alignment. That's the purpose of all of those lines I put. And I think to bring the line out, you just click here, line will come out. If you click this place, If you click here, horizontal line will come up. If you click here, vertical line will come up. That's how to bring those lines. It's to help you guide you produce your map well. So you right click, go to properties. Like I said, this should be capital letter. So you remove this adjoining boundary between them and you paste that dot we've copied before. So you see it's too much. So reduce them. So it's okay now. So since it is okay, remove this one out of there first. Now bring this one to it. Then we do what? Group them. So that's how you edit them one by one by one, before you now arrange them all. So what I want you to do is you produce this map from where we started, then work on the legend like this till you are done. When you are done, tomorrow we'll continue from here. I've saved mine, but tomorrow is just for me to open this one. I say you should save it as not. So tomorrow we'll continue when you are done with all of this. Then tomorrow we'll continue to finalize everything here. Are we together? So I'm already tired. Ah,